Glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Open man downfield is Leggett. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back to throw. And caught. It's Mitchell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Bravo lady. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, Jackson. That's to his tight end. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. He works free, right side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
After 60, after 60.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes,
And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Falcon. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
They'll come up to third and 3. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. That's Leakett. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Rolling right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Look at him go! Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first and 10, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. The line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Pass is completed to Cup.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to throw, Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and
to the goal line and in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Back to 60. Time up. Rock roll 80. 7-5. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Throw that. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Brings up second and
The
goal.
Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
60 back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 tight.
Another run here for Robinson. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Check smash. 69 Bronco. Track at 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Falcons. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 38, Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Jackson. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Baltimore, first down.
Now it's Jackson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A TV's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On play action, here's Jackson. Extra left side, hauled in by Leggett. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Ravens. His second touchdown of the afternoon. From the gun, Jackson exiting the pocket right, and he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversions.
22. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
On the boot. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in and make it 3 for 3 on two-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
46-yard line.
Now Robinson. And a determined run there. Inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
70 Timberwolf.
The RPO, that one is complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
52, Ravens 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
Hey.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now Jackson. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. There's Evans. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Again, he finds an opening. And he's into the end zone yet again. 10 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off the play fake, Jackson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Hey, report.
Back to throw, Jackson. A pressure there got to him. He hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
19 Lions.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
At the Ravens 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And now you get got the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
18 Carter, 18 Carter. Here we go. Count on 80. Buffalo 18, 18 back, 18 back.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Out to his right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He'll look to throw. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.